This is GutterApp.
Welcome to GutterApp, your time-saving tool for building and emailing customizable quotes. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the process of building and emailing quotes to your clients, saving you time and money over the traditional pen and paper route. Think about the time you spend prior to your quote being seen by your client the first time. First, you usually take notes the first time you visit your client. If this happens early in your day, then you have the rest of your schedule to tend to. At the end of your day, you head home, clean up, eat dinner, maybe put the kids to bed. You finally have time to yourself to watch the game or some other activity you enjoy doing. But wait, you still have to properly write up that quote from earlier this morning so you can send it to the client. So you mosey on over to your desk, open your computer, and start drafting it up. Maybe it takes you 20 or 30 minutes. You are finally done and send it to your client via email. You check the time and it's now time for bed, and you think to yourself, where did the time go? In GutterApp, you can now build your quotes electronically and email them to your client. No more after-work administrative tasks taking up your personal time. Let's get started on building quotes. First, we hope that you are already in the good habit of taking job photos. Specifically, we recommend you take a picture of every elevation of the house. In other words, take a photo of the house from every side. You may also create a diagram of the house too, showing all of the proposed gutters and downspouts you are pricing for replacement, and also showing the ones you are not. If you take photos and create diagrams, then great! These will be very helpful and can be incorporated into your GutterApp quotes. Your first step will be marking up the photos you took in the field using your iPhone or iPad. The iPhone and iPad both have built-in markup tools that allow you to quickly and easily highlight the gutters in your photos that you want to bring attention to. Here are a few photos I've marked up already to use for this quote building example. I also have taken a photo of my hand-sketched diagram too. Okay, let's begin in the app. To get to the quote section in GutterApp, click on the hamburger icon in the top left-hand corner to open up the side menu featuring all the sections. From there, click on Quote. Here, you will see all your quotes and contracts. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the Create New Quote button. Click on it. The first screen that appears is the client details section of the quote. Enter in their first name, last name, company name if applicable, email address of where they would like the quote and resulting contract sent to, and their phone number of where they can be reached if you have any questions. The landline field is optional. Also, if the client is a business and they want to use their business name, then check the box labeled Company Name is Primary Name. Once you are done on this screen, hit the Next button at the bottom. In this screen, you are going to fill out the address of where the work will be done. Once you are done, click the Next button at the bottom. After taking care of the client's details, you are now ready to build the quote. For the job title, enter in what the job is all about. Is it a new copper gutter installation on your client's house? If so, then let's put in new copper gutter installation. For product/service, choose gutters. In the description section, enter in all the relevant information about the copper gutter installation. We recommend being as descriptive as possible and note any special circumstances that may apply. For example, quoted is 16-ounce, 6-inch, single bead, half-round gutter. All seams, end caps, and downspout elbows will be professionally soldered for strength, longevity, and classic aesthetic. Next, we will choose the color/finish. We have listed most of the colors that are used in the industry. Since this is a copper gutter installation, we will choose the NA option. We will then need to choose the materials being used. Obviously, the choice is copper. The next 10 fields deal with the various miters types and the amount of each the job will need. Some of these miter fields may not be applicable, and for those, choose NA. If there are custom miters, you can list them in the last 2 fields out of the 10. Otherwise, leave it blank. We know a lot of you guys take pride in your hand-cut miters, and especially working with copper. So be sure to select hand-cut miters here. Once you are done with the miter section, we move on to the hanger types and the amount of each. If you need to add another hanger type and the amount needed, click on the plus sign to the left of Add Another Hanger. Now, we enter in the quantity or linear feet needed for everything we built out previously in the quote. Don't forget the price, which is per unit. Last, you will want to enter in any pictures relevant to this job. You can either use the camera option and take pictures using your iPhone or iPad camera, or tap into the photos you may have taken earlier when you walked around the property as previously discussed. Also, any drawings you might have sketched, such as the length and width of each side of the house, can be put in here. Make sure to leverage these photos, since it will not only be used for the quote and contract, but for the work order that you will be able to send to your crew. After you are done, you can click on the Add Line item and choose downspouts from the Product/Service menu to build out the details for this job on the quote. Next is the description field, which we went over previously, and the importance of what you enter in here. After you are done, we move to the type of downspout. We will go with plain round downspout. After that, we then choose the size of the downspout. We will go with 4-inch plain round DS, which matches the size of the gutters you will be installing. After you are done, you move on to the color/finish of the downspout. Since this is a copper gutter installation, select NA. For materials, take a guess. Copper. The next fields deal with elbows. Enter in the number of elbows you need for A, B, and C type elbows, if and where applicable. Once you are done, put in the unit price, followed by the quantity needed in the next field. Last, upload any and all photos applicable to the downspouts for this job. Now that we are done with downspouts, click on Add Line Item, as we want to enter in all the details for the gutter covers that will be installed over those gorgeous copper gutters you'll be installing. From here, choose gutter covers in the Product/Service field. In the description box, enter in all relevant information specific for gutter covers. Next, we choose the type of gutter cover you will be installing. We'll go with copper mesh covers. After that, we choose the size, color/finish, and the material of these covers. From here, we choose the unit price, followed by quantity. Last, don't forget to upload any photos applicable here. You are now done building the quote, but not quite done yet. If you have any other products/services to add, click on the Add Line Item button. If you're not ready just yet to send the quote to the client, then click Save Job. You can then come back to it and follow these steps. After completing the details of the quote, you will now enter in any discounts you offer in either percentage format or an actual dollar amount. After that, enter in the tax percentage you will need to charge. Both of these fields are optional. Now you are ready to send the quote to the client. To do that, click on the button labeled Save and Send the Quote. Your client will receive a professional email that is structured to look like it was sent by you and your company. The client can simply reply to that email stating their decision, and that email will be sent to the email address you entered in your business profile when you first logged into the app. And that is how you can build a quote and send it to the client within the app. Save time and sanity leveraging the customizable quote option. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any further questions or need assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to our support team. Happy Gutter installation!